All right, we are here. Um, and we are here with our Sunday stream. We've got some really special guests with us, and we're excited because we're in the middle of this Kickstarter fundraising campaign. We're doing so many things right now. But you see a lot of new faces on the screen, and for some reason the layout got a little messed up, so I'm just going to work on fixing that. But we've got Carmen, who will be joining us on our upcoming fall tour for a few shows. She'll be singing with us for 3 shows, um, and she's amazing. She does so many things, and is one of our good friends. And of course, we have Clint Carney here, and Clint is directing our music video for Say My Name. And you all know his face and all the awesome stuff that he does. And yeah, we're just here to hang out and like talk about the Kickstarter and the fall tour and the music video and the album and all the craziness that's been going on. I ate a hat, so I'm still like, I still have it here, so I'm gonna be munching on it while we're like hanging out. Yeah, so how are you all doing?
Was that to us or to the audience
Yeah,
at
I mean,
large?
to anyone, really. I'm just gonna, it could be to anyone.
We're
To,
I,
fans.
to the world, you know. I don't
I'm
know.
doing great. I'm glad to see that you got to eat a hat. That's cool.
Yeah, yeah, that was wild.
So
Um,
our friend Eli, she makes incredible culinary art, I guess. So we were like, so Scott might be tasked with eating a hat. How do we make this an edible situation? And so it's actually made out of like all kinds of stuff, but primarily Parmesan cheese and seaweed. Um,
yeah, it was really good.
baked together. And so it actually makes like a leathery
Mhm,
situation. So edible
Oh,
hat.
mhm.
Yeah.
That's
Do you have
amazing.
how did you come up with the idea to eat a hat as an incentive to for your Kickstarter?
Yeah, that was like spur of the moment. It was just like, I mean, the whole Kickstarter has been insane because we didn't expect the response at all that we've been getting. So I think there was a certain point where it was like the numbers are just higher than anything I've ever, seen for something we've ever done like this. So I was like, I'm gonna eat a hat if there's $30,000, I'm going to eat a hat, like because that's just crazy, and it just seemed like the right thing to do. And then
Because
everyone's
that's
like,
what you do.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's what you do, yeah.
standard stuff, you know.
Mhm. So
Amia
the
and
hat's
Russ
pretty
are
cool.
asking if the hat was tasty. Actually, do you have the hat with
Yeah,
you?
yeah, it is quite tasty. I still have some hat
That's
to eat.
awesome.
I oh,
Oh my gosh.
mhm,
I'm glad. So here's the thing,
yeah,
not a shy girl, but I was just kind of waiting to see if an explanation would happen because you're like, yeah, I have my hat to eat. I'm like, I'm just gonna wait.
yeah.
I don't know what's
Mhm,
happening
yep.
right now.
It's bizarre and awesome. Um, so yeah, it's a hat and it's pretty damn tasty for a hat.
Do
For
you
a
Um,
have
hat.
is there
It
something else
sounds
that
good.
are you going to eat something else next for a new milestone, or does
no,
another band member have
I
to take that over?
I don't know. That's a good question because like I was like today I saw we got like a bunch more um fundraising like funds coming in like a lot, and I was like, okay, what else am I gonna eat? Like what's going on?
All right,
But
friends on the
yeah.
chat. What else are we going to task Scott with eating? Oh, and Pete, by the way, says if that hat isn't gone by the end of the campaign, I'm calling shenanigans.
Oh man. It's a lot of I guess cheese and seaweed, but I'm just gonna be
That's a
munching
lot
on
of
it all
hat.
week probably. So
It's life size. I was expecting like
yeah.
a little, you know, nope.
Well, the situation is interesting because our friend Eli, she made the hat. Oh, let's see if I can get it in the frame here. She made the hat. There's actually a real hat inside this like tinfoil situation. I don't know if you can see it, but so it provides like a mold because without the hat underneath, it would just be really hard to like get it into the right shape. So
It's amazing.
yeah, it's incredible. I'm just gonna keep on peeling it and eating it. Yeah, it's like almost like reminds me of like sushi or something.
Mhm.
Mm.
Dr. D 1937 says the hat should go on tour as a mascot. I love that. I love
Yeah.
hat.
Mhm.
I love hat.
I love hat. We're seeing a stuffed pancake sandwich, or Taj needs to eat a hat, or a cake in the face. That would be very fun. Cake in the face.
That would be fun.
I don't know. That's like
Dusty
pure comedy right there.
Dusty Chalk is saying, my question is not whether or not it was tasty. My question is, what did it taste like? I can't imagine what
Mm.
Parmesan and seaweed tastes like. I do eat seaweed and ramen, but I usually eat fake cheese.
Well, it's Parmesan cheese, and I don't know. She made a formulation, or they made a formulation that was very. It was like gooey, so it's like it's almost like clay, so it just sort of hardened up, and yeah, it's sort of cheesy, sort of seaweedy. I don't know. That's the best
Actually, what
description.
blows my
Mhm.
mind is like it's like coming up with the formula because there was no pre-made recipe. So it was a completely constructed
Mhm.
situation that was an experiment. So
Yeah, you can't just open your cooking book and find edible hat. You
to
know, you
know.
got
No. Now,
That
did you
might
get
be
to pick the flavors, Scott, or like how did that come about?
I mean, it was more like, yeah, something that's edible. I mean, I wouldn't really care what it tasted like. I was like, as long as it's like not toxic, I'm gonna eat the hat. So,
Fair, fair.
mhm.
It was very sweet because we did have some people that were very concerned about his belly, and they were like, I really hope you're not eating actual cloth or leather. Like, you don't have to do that. It was very
Oh
sweet.
man,
That's
So,
awesome.
yes. There was concern for the well-being for sure.
yeah. Yeah, there's some chefs and culinary people in our community, and they're all, like just checking in. They're like, I'm just making sure you're not actually eating like something bad for you. I'm like, yeah, I'm all right. Yeah.
I think this might need to go in our recipe book. We were talking about having like a Mad Hatter recipe book.
Mm,
So the edible hat might need to go in there.
mhm.
Yes.
A good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe not life size. Maybe there's a
Yes.
couple recipes
yeah,
For
snack
little
size
little
hat.
little tea
Yeah.
hats.
for
Yes.
little hats.
Mhm.
Yeah.
For little
Yep.
hat. Yes.
Yep.
So, if any of y'all watched our 2020 live streams, Carmen's band joined us for a few shows, actually, Cables and Lace, which I absolutely loved. I remember, because my first time experiencing you was on the live stream, it wasn't live. Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Well, that was our first time experiencing us was on the live stream. So
Mm,
um,
that's amazing.
yeah, it's
yeah.
pretty incredible. It's one of those things where Josh and I, we had talked for a long time about doing music together because we did so much separately. And I mean, I give credit to you because I don't think we would have pulled it together as early as we did had you not,
Mm,
reached out and talked to us. And it was really great. Yeah, we had a great time. And it's just amazing because yeah, it was very early on and we busted some songs out and
yeah.
had a great time. We really appreciate that opportunity because it was so fun.
It was so good. And I
Mm.
mean, then like getting to watch it live, like for the first time, I was like, oh my gosh, it was amazing just to see the
Yeah.
progression. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like you've got to watch us evolve, like truly, because like I said, we were like, we didn't even really discuss what our sound was going to be. It just kind of organically happened and thankfully in a way we both loved. And
Mm,
um we've just been working and working to kind of figure out what direction we want to continue to go. And we continue to work our current songs, and you all have really seen that. I mean, I feel like every time we play together, you're seeing something a little different or a little new. And that's one reason it's fun too. I hope we continue that forever because I love it. Yeah, we're having a good time.
It's so cool because I feel like they say that when you tour with other bands, like tour with bands you really like, because then you get to watch their set every night. And so I'm so stoked that I get to see y'all on tour with us.
You know, I'm so excited. We're so excited, and it's yeah, it was one of those things where when you reached out to me initially about just being able to fill, that already just warmed my heart. And I didn't even think about the fact that like Cables and Lace could be on tour with you. And then you're like, yeah, and then you guys could come on tour. I was like, oh my gosh, this would be amazing. So it's good. Same thing with you all. I mean, we love Alice. It's great too to share because some of the things that we listen to can be a little more niche, you know, and I feel like you all are so great at reaching a really diverse audience, an eclectic audience. So anyone I introduce to you, like they love it. So it's going to be fun. It's cool.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's like it's one of those things where I don't know, it's like when you get to grow alongside your friends, it's the same way with Clint, like, all the things that we get to do together and then we converge and come back and we're like, "Whoa, that's amazing what you've been working on." So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It's fun. We're all growing up
Yeah.
forever, like forever. I don't even know. I do we ever grow up or do we just learn a little more every day? Like that's
I
about
think
it,
we learn a
right?
little more. Yeah.
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 I always say every year I'm grateful for my birthday because I'm a little less dumb. So
It's a good way to look at it.
it is.
Love it.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know. It's one of those things where I love that we're all on the stream together. It happened this way where we asked Clint and we asked you. And it's so fun when you're like, these are my really awesome, cool friends that need to meet each other. So
Yeah.
it's
Yes.
so fun.
Yeah.
This is actually Clint and Carmen's like first time meeting each other. So
Yeah. We go
I'm
way
like, our
back to
cool
20
friends.
minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. But also Clint like is familiar with Josh's previous band and one of Josh's previous bands. And it's just, we were talking about that earlier before we went live about how really I feel like he has a tie to everyone in one form or another. And I think it's because he's just a little talented. So he's worked
Just
with
a
a lot
little.
of folks, just
Just
a
a
little
little.
bit, tiny bit.
Talented and
Small world.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It's
Very good
true.
human. Yeah,
Yeah.
very good. I like him a little bit. He's kind of someone I enjoy.
Well, Clint's been working on the Say My Name video.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that we did our first test shoot this past week. I can't believe it. It's so weird. Time is, again, we were talking about the fluidity of time, and I'm like, oh yeah, that happened on Wednesday.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Feels like a long time ago.
I know.
the test, it looks really cool. Like we shared out just like a clip of sort of behind the scenes from the shoot, and I don't know, like it's just so interesting your process that you're doing, Clint, and really excited for what we're gonna be doing, like,
Thanks. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
it's gonna be just for the sake of your audience, you guys already know what's going on, but for the audience, it's going to be an interesting combination of animation and live action footage. So so we're shooting the band members live, and then I'm building the digital sets, and some of the costumes are in fact are going to be digital, and it's going to be this crazy mashup of
Mm,
technology and old school filmmaking. So
Oh man, that
yeah,
sounds so
so cool.
wonderful. I'm so excited to see it.
thanks. Yeah, I'm excited too. Yeah, so still early stages, still building out a lot of the models for it and doing test stuff. Yeah, as you said, we did the test footage, and I got to do some preliminary digital scans of Tosh and Scott, so they can have digital stunt actors.
Did you do the rotating scan? It's been a long time since I've done like a digital scan. Is it still that way where you do like a
I use an app called Polycam, and
yeah.
so it's me rotating around them. They sit in the middle of the
Okay.
room, and I
Yeah.
just go around. It takes a ton of photographs, and then it uploads them to the cloud and stitches them all together and forms a 3D model. So yeah, it's
That's so
pretty
great.
cool how that works
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
It's amazing. It's technology. It's just incredible. And I feel like you use all these like tools and things and that like, probably used on like major films and TV shows and stuff. So it's cool getting to experience some of that. So
Yeah, I
very
mean,
stoked.
well, my bread and butter, other than art and music, is visual effects for film and television. So I've got
Yeah.
to keep up on all the latest tech stuff because it's how I stay employed.
Exactly.
Would you say it's changing quickly, like in terms of tool sets and
It's constantly evolving.
yeah.
Every time I go from one movie to the next, by the time I'm on the next film, the technology has evolved greatly. So, which is cool. There's always new tools to play around with, and things continue to get better and better. So,
Hmm.
it can be difficult to keep up with how rapidly the industry changes, but for me, I'm really excited because as a filmmaker, I don't just work on other people's films, I make my own. So it's really fun to see that new technology. Because even if I'm working on another film or TV show or whatever, I'm always thinking about, oh, how can I apply this to my next thing? And so this new Alice video is going to be just a big collection of all of these tools I've been learning over the last few years that I haven't had a chance to use on my own projects yet. And so I'm excited to be in the director's chair again and get to kind of bring all these tools together and make something really special for you guys.
I'm
It's
so
amazing.
excited. So excited.
I
Thanks.
feel like
Yes.
I think one of the things I love is that you are a creature of evolution. And so I feel like you're always like pushing your own envelope. And it's so cool to see like we were talking about progressions, but just like I was looking at some of the early videos that you made with us and your own work, like in System Sin. And then like seeing what's in the horizon, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's pretty next level. So
Ah,
yeah.
thanks.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love like creativity in any form. Like I'm always trying to learn new art forms, and that's one cool thing about the world of visual effects is it's ever evolving. So there's always a new thing to learn in that, in pursuit of creating some nifty pieces of art.
It's amazing. Carmen, you were mentioning like working, was it a film that you were working on when you had that experience of the
Oh, like today, as in today, is that what you're
oh
referring to?
no. Yeah, what the
Or
well you were talking about getting I'm
The
not even sure
scan.
what it's
oh yeah,
the
The
yeah.
scan.
Sorry,
yeah.
I'm
Yes,
so
yes,
sorry. Yes,
yes.
that
Mhm.
was for commercial, I believe. And this was a long time ago. So this was probably, oh my goodness, I'm getting older. Probably 2008, I
Hmm.
think. And
Yeah.
so yeah, it was for a commercial. I'm trying to remember what it was, but it had some athletic commercial clothing thing. And I cannot remember for the life of me what it was. And then I have had full body casts done, like live casts for practical effects, and that's fun. That's that's
What
So
is that?
it's like where they actually, honestly, I could just go pick up the head real quick. Like I have my, like
Yeah, do it, do
half my
it.
head. Let me see. Is it behind me? Okay, hold
Oh, they
on. I'm gonna
actually like
pop off for
cast
half
your
a second.
body.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Actually, I would say I wasn't full body. One of my
Hmm.
co-stars were, but hold on. I'm gonna go get my head real quick. Just a second.
I'm looking.
Yeah.
I have my own head floating around here somewhere too, but
Oh,
Yes.
Oh
I
cool.
boy.
I can't find it. I thought it was on that shelf, but it's somewhere amongst the heads.
Oh, there we go.
Let's see it.
I I'd have to dig it out. I don't know exactly. I thought it was right over there, but I don't see it. So it may be
I
in
know.
your
I'm
your
actually
garage.
having the same experience right now where I was like, isn't it on that shelf? But I think I had to dig it out I had to bring it somewhere for some reason. Because, you always need a head.
Yeah, you never
Yeah.
know.
Yep.
So,
I I
so
love
Carmen,
my
I love
friends.
it.
so I take it from this, Carmen, that you're an actress as well, then. Is that correct?
I am. I am. And
Awesome.
it's something I'm actually been working on to do. Our kiddos are older now, which is great for a multitude of reasons. It's been amazing watching them grow, but primarily it's allowed Josh and I to focus more on music and hi and back. And I'm doing a lot more acting, which is great, and got set up. I hadn't been with an agency in a long time because I wasn't going to be able to respond to auditions requests as much as I wanted to. So I'm back with an agency, and
Oh, cool.
yeah, I
Congrats.
have start filming again in October
Nice.
for a feature that'll be happening. So I'm
Oh, very cool.
excited. Yeah,
That's
it'll be
awesome.
good.
That's so cool. I mean, it's interesting because you're out in Kansas City, right?
Yeah,
And
near Kansas
like,
City. Yeah,
yeah. So like,
yep.
I mean, it's awesome. There's a lot of work there, it seems like, and stuff to do and all that.
There
So
is. Yeah, Midwest has a lot of
it's pretty
talent and
rad.
has a really good
Mhm.
industry here. I was surprised because I moved from Portland, Oregon, and you know, out there it was a little easier to shoot to California too and all that. But talking about advanced technology, there's so many auditions that I do just video first. I do a recorded audition.
Mm, right.
That's like the majority now, as opposed to just every so often. And then I can fly out somewhere. So I love that I can stay here in the Midwest with my family and all of that, but still
Yeah,
be able to work regularly.
that's
It's
awesome.
it's great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
so great.
it's ever since the pandemic, all the auditions switched to video, and then everyone
Yeah,
realized how cool that was.
yeah,
Like from the actor's perspective, it's awesome because you don't have to leave home, and then from the
yeah.
filmmaker's
Mm.
perspective, it's awesome because you don't have to be in the room with a lot of awkward people. You just pick the ones that are good, and
Yes.
then you get them in the room.
Yeah. Eight straight hours of people
Yeah,
fumbling lines and being really nervous. And
yeah.
yeah, it's great because even vocal auditions, we can record now, which is really great because I do theater, musical theater as well. And it's just cool. I really appreciate it.
Mm.
Yeah,
That's
it's some
awesome.
technology I love, and that is one of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Totally.
Like
Along
remote. Yeah.
along the lines of the headcast thing, fun fact. Notice how I have no eyelashes on my lower eyelids.
Oh
The
yeah.
very first time I've had my head cast 3 times, and the first time I did it myself with no one
Wow.
else around. I was doing it blind, just working by touch. I do not recommend, and I pulled out my eyelashes and they never grew back. That was when
Oh shit.
I was like 20 at the time.
Oh my God.
So
I had no idea.
I'm glad
yeah.
you didn't like suffocate or
Oh,
like,
Yeah,
chemical burn yourself
it
somehow.
was
Like,
full straws in the nose, full head cast. Yeah, do not
oh my God.
recommend. But
how do
you
you
know,
head cast yourself? Like, yeah, because I mean, you can't see.
no, yeah, you just have to lay everything out and do it blind. Yeah, don't do it, folks, unless you don't like your eyelashes.
That's hilarious. Oh my
I feel like
gosh.
you've like developed a new technique by doing that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, before
That's
I got
amazing.
into that early on in life, I wanted to be a practical effects guy, and
Mhm.
I figured I would try it doing it on myself before I did it on someone else, and you
Did
know,
it even turn
Uh,
out? Was the mold even like,
yeah, I still have it. Yeah, it did turn out. It worked awesome.
that's
That's so amazing.
amazing. I
Holy
love
crap.
practical effects. I mean, the two features I've done are horror films, and
Oh,
then
nice,
I'm an old school horror. Like Lynn Lowry was in one of ours, and she's just
nice.
incredible and
Hmm.
just pushing 80 and gorgeous. I'm gonna totally objectify you, Lynn. Like she's just so gorgeous, inside and out. And practical effects is my jam. I love
Hell
it so
yeah.
much.
What features are you in?
It's
that we
called
can see.
Yes, yeah. One is called Exposure, which it's interesting. Let's see here. Corey Feldman released a film called Exposure like the same year. They are in no way alike or related, but it was kind of funny. And then the other one is called I Am Lisa. So
Cool.
yeah, it's fun.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. The Exposure film is very much, it's a fan film. I mean, we have nods to 100,000 things in that movie. So it's definitely
That's
more
cool.
niche. Yeah.
Cool. I'll
Nice.
have to check them out. You might guess by my background, I'm a fan of horror.
Yes, I saw that and I got so excited.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
freaking love it.
Clint's also quite quite amazing at the practical effects. Like, if I may talk about Dry Blood, um,
Sure.
this is Clint's feature film that he actually wrote and was in, and like the practical effects in there are just amazing. The whole thing was amazing. But yes, highly recommend Dry Blood, y'all.
Well, I'm
I
going to be checking
do.
that out as well. When did that come
Thanks.
out, Clint?
Uh, let's see. The official release was in 2019, although we
Okay.
did like a 2 or 3 year festival run before that. So
Yeah. Yeah. That's so
I
great.
remember going to the premiere here in LA. It was so awesome. It's at like this like awesome movie theater in Los Feliz, and yeah, that was
that's fun.
so cool. Yeah,
Full house.
yeah.
Yes. It
Man,
was
people,
definitely like it was amazing. Oh, sorry, Carmen, go ahead.
no, I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm really excited to see it now. I'm like looking around like, when can I look that up?
Mhm.
But I hadn't been to LA in several years, and we went out. The director of Exposure did this other incredible film on film called They Call Her Death, and I just have a cameo in it, and we tried to work it out. Tosh was trying to get there, and it was just a crazy day. But yeah, I mean, people came out of the woodworks for it, and we're just, we're nobodies. Like we're not part of a major anything, and it was
Mm.
so cool. It was really
I mean,
great.
that was the same with our film. I mean, everyone that worked on it, a lot of it are me and the director. We've been working in the film industry, but as far as like filmmakers and actors, this was our
Yeah,
first thing. So I was surprised I was surprised anyone showed up to the premiere.
it
So,
feels good, doesn't it? It's
yeah,
a cool thing.
absolutely.
It's just like with our music. We make music that we really like. And I continue to be shocked literally every show when people are like, this is awesome. And I'm like, I'm so glad you like this because
Yeah, it's a
I
good
really
feeling.
like it. And so thank
Yeah,
you. It's humbling and awesome. And yeah, I dig it.
it's
Absolutely.
always fun when people show up. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
all right.
When people show up that you don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah, like
Yeah.
you're not my brother. You're not my
Yeah.
like, awesome.
No,
I'm sure we've all had this, many years when you first start out of playing for all the other bands that are also on the bill, and then you
Hmm.
if
do
you're
that.
lucky, if they haven't
Yeah.
left.
Yeah. If they stick around. Yeah.
Yeah, if they hang out. Yeah,
Yeah. That's how it starts. But, do that enough
Yep.
times and eventually you start collecting people and then
Yeah.
yeah, it's true.
Good people
Yeah,
collect good people.
yeah, indeed.
absolutely. Yeah. I know we were
Um,
talking about just how awesome it is that there's such support for like smaller DIY indie art in general, like whether it's art, music, I feel like there's definitely a lot of support for it. And it's so cool to see. So, yeah.
Absolutely.
yeah, yeah.
It's a happy thing for sure. I think we're starting to figure out again that there's just so much talent in this world. I always tell people I'm just one in a million, and I'm lucky enough to be surrounded by folks where I
Mm,
can do things that I really love and have those opportunities. But there's so many people out there. Like, it's part of why I'm in Kansas. Like there's so much talent here, and I would have never known. Like it's incredible.
yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I just feel like people. I mean, we're at least with our Kickstarter situation and like friends projects, like in my immediate circles, I'm seeing, there's just like people that really do want to support what everyone's doing, on small, medium, and large levels, so it's really cool to see that, maybe, I don't know what it is a product of, but I'm very thankful. So
Yeah. I mean, I think that like the way like the internet is now and how we all have access to a lot more information, I think that definitely helps where you can discover like things. And I always appreciate when my friends recommend like, oh, you should check out this movie or you should check out this artist. Like
Yeah.
it's something that I appreciate because otherwise like sometimes it's like that people can get swept under the rug, but if you get like awesome recommendations, that definitely helps for sure. Speaking of, we're getting a question from Daniel about where they can stream y'all's films. Are they on platforms that can be streamed so people can check it out?
if they're, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Do you want to go first, Carmen?
Oh, no, go ahead, Clint. That's fine.
Well, so Epic Pictures put out Dry Blood, and I believe that just last week they put it up on their YouTube channel, so you can go stream it for free on YouTube right now. So and yeah, and we get paid from the commercials on YouTube, so it's
Yay!
all official.
Yeah, that's
Yay!
awesome. That's
Uh,
legit.
and it was on Amazon Prime for a while. I don't know if it's still there. It kind of bounces around from streaming service to streaming service as the distributor picks up new deals. And then it's available on DVD and Blu-ray in many countries. So
So cool.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure both are still like that. I'm a principal, and I think they're still on Prime and Shutter, I
oh,
think.
cool.
Um,
Mm.
there was one Tubi. I think I Am Lisa is on Tubi as well, but I'm pretty sure exposure's been so long now that I'm not totally, but I think that's pretty much the locations, if I remember correctly. You'd think we would know better, right? It's just
Well, it's like a release of a film is so dynamic because
yeah,
the distributors constantly move things around. But
yeah,
yeah, I think Dry Blood's also on Tubi as well, or at least it was for a time. But yeah, certainly on YouTube right now. So
yeah. And any practical effects, horror, cult horror, old school, I mean, Tubi is just rocking for that, I have to say. Like I
yeah,
find so much stuff on there.
it's a really cool platform for independent filmmakers,
Yeah,
especially
yeah.
because a- there's a lot of distributors out there in the independent film world that can take advantage of filmmakers, and Tubi is one platform that a lot of independent filmmakers can go to directly. So there's quite a more than a few that just go directly to Tubi and they get make their money that way, which is super cool. So
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah, I
That's
think
good to know for this upcoming film, actually.
yeah, I mean, it's cool that there's a platform out there. I mean, obviously, the more platforms you can get your film on, the
Yeah.
better chance it has. But that's certainly an option that's always open to indie film folk. So
So awesome.
Yeah, that's sick.
Is the upcoming film another horror, Carmen?
No, you could say psychological horror, but if I was putting up those three genres at the top of the screen there, I would say thriller, horror, drama. It's intense. It's an intense film and very, very excited about it. By a writer director named Clayton Scott, who did a film, his first feature was a few years ago. It's called Below the Fold. And so when I was approached with the script, I checked that out and it was great. And it was like zero budget film, that kind of deal. And does a great job. And this film is within that universe, but it is in no way a sequel, anything like that. And it's some serious writing. I am really excited about it. And our cast is fantastic. Like it's really, really good. So we'll be shooting, he wants true seasons. So we're shooting October, December, January, March, I believe. So we just have
Wow.
like weeks in between there, which is pretty fun, actually. a lot of times you film straight through
Yeah.
or whatever else. So I'm kind of excited about it, uh, and watching that evolve. And so we have some spectacular kid actors. Oh my gosh. They blow me out of the water. They're just so good. But so yeah, it's definitely more thriller. So crazy. Such a
Nice.
good script.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. It's called The Pastor. So that's what it's called.
Cool.
But yeah, this guy's good. He's good. He's from small town Kansas. His writing is insane. I've just, yeah. I love the directors I've worked with here as well. But yeah, this is gonna be great.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to
I
talk to Clint more now.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, for sure.
'Cause,
I
yeah.
that's one thing that's cool about our modern times, not to sound super old, but it used to be that if you weren't living in Los Angeles or New York and you had an idea for a film, who gives a shit? No one will see it, right? But
Right.
nowadays you can live anywhere in the world, and if you make a movie, you can get it in front of eyeballs, which is super awesome because now there's all these voices out there creating films where previously they didn't have a path to get them out to an audience, and that's no longer the case. So pretty
No, I
cool.
agree. But yeah, art, you were talking about that, Tosh, like art in all forms. It's, I fight progression when progress when it comes to, you know, any type of streaming, electronic, we've got Skynet taking over kind of deal, but there's definitely really fantastic things that
Yeah,
have developed from that.
there's so many channels that you could put yourself out now.
Yeah,
It's like you've got all the independent streaming channels and like the major ones and all the communities and the social media stuff, which is sort of sometimes a pain, but also, can actually form like cool communities with. So,
absolutely.
um,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're lucky.
We are. I
mhm.
feel like it's so cool. One of the things I love is getting to interact with people that aren't in your city, and you're meeting all these people from sometimes all over the world, and that
Mhm.
you wouldn't have met otherwise, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah. And you just keep growing that. And it's cool too. We've talked before, like, I don't know anyone on this production. And usually, obviously I do now, but usually with regional indie, even if it's, to be distributed
Mhm.
nationally, internationally, like Clint, I'm sure you can speak to this. You work with who you love, right? We see big time, well-known directors, and you see the same people kind of show up in their movies, and it's because they love working with them. And so it's cool, like you were saying, Tosh, because I've been able to expand that community. It's not that I'm working with the same three people all the time, even though that's great. But it's my little heart's pattern. I just love art, and I love passionate people about art. And the more folks I meet, it fills me up. And like you said, I'm so glad it seems like it's getting supported more and more and more, that independent platform. So
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's like, when you meet your kindred spirits, like y'all,
yeah.
and you're like, oh, you're awesome. Can we make things together?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the whole Alice camp is such a treasure trove of amazing people. I swear to God, everyone I've met through you guys has just been like super, not only super nice, but very talented too. You guys just collect a lot of awesome people.
Yeah. I echo that. I echo that.
Well, I feel like what's so cool is that like y'all, I mean, everybody also comes with their own, communities and people as well. And so I feel like, it's like everyone starts to merge together. It's kind of fluid, but it's very cool how that happens, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's exciting, because I think that I think how much we've created together in the past 5 years. And I'm like, oh, I feel like the best is yet to come, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Getting that practice in, as I like to call it. Everything's
Yeah.
always just trying something new, and figuring it out. And yeah, I love getting older for that reason too. Like it's, you get to know more people, you meet more people, you're influenced by these really talented, incredible humans, and um, collaboration with them. And it's really great.
Mm.
Finding
Yeah,
those real highs, being mature
yeah,
enough and in a place with myself where I can really connect with just these incredible people. And it's cool.
yeah.
I feel too like you learn too as time goes on, like how to collaborate. Because like I feel like that's just it's kind of a work in progress. Like you're always learning, right? But you're just like, oh, this is how you play the tennis game and throw the ball back and forth, right?
Yeah,
So yeah,
I agree.
yeah. I think I get spoiled because sometimes when I go outside of our universe, it's a new learning curve where I'm like, oh, not everyone creates the same way. So yeah,
And
yeah,
not everyone's as, I certainly have worked with incredible folks who they're amazing, they're very talented, their creativity is off the Richter scale, but they do not create things in a way that's as natural to me. And so I've had to
Mm,
really open my mind up to a different process. And like you were saying, that's a good experience. It's good to growth opportunity. It's very
yes.
good to do that. And um, yeah, just step outside that same bubble like you were talking about. But that's what's so great too when you meet a variety of folks where you do all just it just happens. It's just magic, where
mm,
you didn't even have to try, and all of a sudden beautiful things are being created, and
totally.
that's special. We're lucky. So
Yeah.
I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. My dog is doing the cutest thing, and I got so distracted.
It's okay.
I just look out of the corner of my
Let,
eye. I'm just like, oh my gosh.
let's see that dog. Bring
Okay,
him
Blaine,
over.
Vinny, come here, girl. All right, here is
Yeah, and
Blake.
sometimes Clint has a cat that pops up on the stream too.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Oh,
gosh. Oh,
Yes.
Aww.
he's like smiling.
Aww.
That's how I
Aw.
feel
oh,
right
Yeah.
now.
What a
She's,
oh.
ham.
I know
What a
she's so
cutie.
sweet. I love her so much. And so of course, yeah, she was just being adorable over there. And I was like, all right, right? Were you being
That's
so adorable?
that's a
I'm
cute dog.
Pete says
like,
dog tax.
for real.
Dog
What's that?
tags,
Dog
yes.
tag, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss her on tour, man.
Mm,
Oh,
She's my special one. So
mhm.
uh, she'll be fine.
so sweet. I know future goals is having the possibility of having tour dog. Yes.
It should
Future
Nice.
Yeah,
goals,
one
happen.
yes.
day.
Yes, yes.
Or tour
I
cat. I
mean,
don't know.
it's I think it's worth it. You
Mm,
find the right one, and we've been really lucky. I don't think
mm,
I've ever had a dog that wasn't incredible, like truly. Like, even
mhm.
if they had an issue in one form or another, like if I you know, adopted an abused dog or anything like that, it
Right.
doesn't matter. Like it's been really good.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, they're just such a pure animal. Just creatures of love.
Very much so. We have two cats as well. They're not creatures of pure love.
Oh, mine
They're a little more.
are.
Nefertiti is she was came from a hard background, and it took her about a year to figure out this was her home, and now she's like stage 5 clinger. Like you cannot.
mm.
You're constantly. And then Wesley, he's like my dog cat. He comes running out to my car when I pull up to the
I
house.
love
It's really
that.
cute. And he greets me. And when I take Blade on walks at night, he walks with us, just all
That's
over.
amazing.
It's
Oh,
so cool.
nice.
Yeah, I had a cat when I was younger. Like he would see me down the street coming home and he would like run alongside the car, you know.
Awesome.
Awesome,
Makes me
awesome
so
kitty.
happy.
Hmm.
Yes, we love our furry friends for sure.
Yes,
Yes.
very much.
Hmm.
Very
Oh
much.
man.
Gosh. So we have just a little bit left. If anybody has any questions, please drop them in the chats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Kickstarter's going very well. Thanks everyone for contributing and pledging. It's been quite the journey since July 31st, and it's still
What's
going. We've got, what's that?
what's the next stretch goal for you guys?
Next stretch
Oh.
goal is it's the live performance. So it's going to be a couple of things bundled into one. So the stretch goal, if we hit $35,000, it will enable us to film our LA release show, professionally film it. And there's someone on this stream that will probably be heading that up. And as well, we'll be recording like the audio from the show as well, and packaging it all up into a live album and DVD release. It's so weird to think about like releasing a DVD because you know people consume video in many different formats, but we do want to like put it in a physical format. So that's the plan.
VHS.
Yeah, VHS.
Exposure has green VHS tapes. I'm all about it.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it's, I'm so, when you
Mhm.
said DVD, I got so excited. Like, it's,
Yeah, I love physical media. I don't care. Like it's just great.
Yeah.
I like the packaging. That's my favorite
Yeah.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
guys know me. I have a ridiculous physical media collection.
Yeah. Oh man.
Clint, we're going to get along.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that sounds so
Yeah.
exciting. So where are you at currently? Do you know?
We're currently at, I mean, this is insane. Like the numbers, when I look at it, I'm like, that's just ridiculous. But today, as of right now, we're at $33,296.
Damn.
As you should be.
Yeah.
As you should be.
I'm like, okay.
I
Yeah.
mean, like, what an amazing fan base you guys
Yeah.
have that are so supportive and clearly, yeah, clearly they love you guys as they should because you guys are amazing.
Yeah, we've
we
been so blown away and so touched, and yeah, like it's crazy because you really never know when you put stuff out in the world like how it'll be received, like you were talking about earlier, Carmen. And really it's like one of those things where it's always a labor of love. Like you always put as much love as you can into what you create. And so, yeah, we've just been so touched by like the incredible support and the messages and just like, people sharing their experiences of us. And so, yeah, like it's been very, very, very touching and meaningful. I think that that's part of it is that when you receive that level of support to just feel like, wow, I'm that much more like motivated to like put that much more into what we're about to release. So, yeah.
on that note, we're actually getting a question in the Facebook chat from Charles, and he's wondering, is there a timeline for the completion of the video? So I'm not sure if he's referencing the live DVD or the music video. So I know for the music video we're shooting for sooner, but it's just
Yeah,
I want to keep it like sort of open ended, but at the same time, yeah. What were you gonna say?
yeah, I mean, my goal is to
Yeah.
have it finished before you guys hit the road.
Oh,
So
wow.
That's
that,
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
but it's an incredibly complex process with a lot of moving parts. But it's also one of those things where because there's so much happening on the animation side, that a lot of the work is front loaded, right? And then
Right.
so I feel good about getting it out before you guys hit the road.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's amazing.
that's remains the goal.
That's the thing. Like, I'm so impressed with almost every person that I've met that's like in VFX for films. They like have this like work ethic that goes beyond most mortal humans that I've ever met. Where they're like, yeah, like I just worked on a project and didn't sleep for a few weeks, and
I
we got it
I mean,
done. Right.
I think it's beyond VFX. I think it's just working in the
Yeah.
film industry. Like,
Right.
most
Hmm.
people complain if they have to go beyond 8 hours or 10 hours, but like a
Right.
standard, Carmen, I'm sure knows a standard day on a film set is a short day on a film set is 12 hours,
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
So that's
1
just the
a.m., 2
business.
degrees, whatever it
Yeah.
is, it doesn't matter. And
Yeah,
yeah.
so like when
Yeah.
I'm on
Yeah.
the on the VFX side, yeah, if I'm working from home, I can't complain about the hours because I got all the comforts here. Yeah, not freezing my ass off on set. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
that's
but it
awesome.
doesn't, I mean, but it doesn't change the dedication and like
Mm.
it's I agree with Scott. I don't know how you do it. I have done some fun things behind the camera and it's wonderful. But yeah, when it comes to the nitty-gritty, any audio editing, visual effects, I always get blown away by the
I
way.
think
I
it.
mean, yeah.
I mean, but someone might say the same thing about the hours you put into learning your lines for a film or writing music or whatever. It's like if you find something that you love, the time is irrelevant. You know what I mean? So I would rather spend my time working on art than doing anything else. So I don't look at it I don't even, I mean, that's just my life.
Yeah.
So the amount of
I love
time
it.
it doesn't matter to me. So
Mm.
Yeah. So cool. Yeah, we
I
have what's that, Tash?
Oh, I was gonna say I saw a
Oh.
question from Thomas about the girl who lost her tears. So that's the illustrated short story that we're also going to be putting out, that I wrote and my friend James Curcio is illustrating. And the story is well, it's the first time I'm releasing a short story. The last time I did a story, it was a children's book. So it's a different beast. But
it's so good.
it's
Yeah.
you're not biased at all, Clint.
No.
Though I do feel like one of the things I love and appreciate about you is your honesty. I mean, in a very gentle, kind way, but I always appreciate your opinion because it comes with like honesty, which I really love. So,
Oh.
yes. But yeah, the girl who lost her tears, was inspired from a dream. And so it's like, it's an allegorical story about a girl who, uh, s- I guess, sells her tears in order to bring the rains to save her people. And it takes place in the desert. And James is an incredible artist. I really like absolutely love his illustration. He's done all kinds of like graphic novels and has a lot of work of his own. And when I hit him up and I was like, James, oh, for some of y'all might recognize at our live shows, we've been selling for like $2 this thing called the flight preview, and it was like this sort of like graphic novel teaser pamphlet, and it was art that James created. So that was kind of like a preview of things to come. I think we might still have like a handful of those, but anyway, James is the artist behind that. So I
Yeah,
enlisted him, and I was so excited about that. Yeah, sorry,
his
Clint.
style, the stuff I've seen for the his imagery is really great. How did you find him? Or how is he's just another friend that happened to also like as your many friends who are talented, or
Well,
did you find him through
he
his art or separate
he
from that?
he actually, we go way back with James. I actually played in one of my first bands with him.
Oh,
When
cool.
I first moved out of like in high school. Well, I went to high school in New Jersey, and I got the hell out of there as soon as I graduated and moved to upstate New York to live with my friends who were already in college, going to Bard College, and he was going to Bard and living there as well. So that's when we first started hanging out and collaborating and working on music, and doing all kinds of weird shit in the woods. Yeah, that happened. Lots of weird stuff. But he's an awesome guy, and
Doing weird shit in the woods. That
Like
could
one
be
does.
any number of things,
yeah,
Scott.
there could be all kinds of things
Do we want
that
to
we could
know, or
think
is that
about.
not for public consumption?
I mean, that's for another podcast or stream. I don't know, something. But
weird shit in the woods with.
But he's awesome. Definitely like he's just an amazing artist, and he studied philosophy. He majored at like a philosophy major at in college. So like there's always a lot of cool stuff to talk to him about, and he could just talk for hours about all kinds of cool stuff. And yeah, that's how we know him.
Nice.
Yeah,
Well, I'm excited to see the final product on the book. I mean, I've just read the story, which is rad by itself, and the art I've seen looks super cool. So I also got that tier on the Kickstarter
yes, yeah,
This is
because
amazing.
I want it in my collection.
mhm.
So in full transparency, after this stream, well, we have many things to do, but one of them, I am sitting down with the probably final version. It's all put together, it's all laid out. And I think I've been kind of putting this off because there's a little bit of sadness that goes with like letting it go, where you're like, and the creation is done. So after this stream, I'm going to be sitting down and being like, all right, ready to let it go. So final
Nice.
layout for tonight. Yes. Yes.
Mm.
It's exciting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we got to get it submitted to the printing thing soon. There's so much we're like in the process of finishing, including the album. We're actually just like finalizing one of our songs, and then actually we're tracking vocals on like
Tonight,
probably
also
tonight.
tracking vocals tonight.
So
Wow.
basically,
Amongst all the things.
yeah, we basically like have a week
You guys are
window.
so lazy.
Oh yeah, we're just
Yeah.
Yeah. Tracking vocals for Gordon tomorrow. So I'm on the chopping block tonight, and then Gordon's on the chopping block
Nice.
tomorrow. So
Nice.
Yeah.
I won't spill too much, but I'll just say that I got to hear another new Alice song while we were doing the test shoots this week, and it's amazing. So
thank you.
yeah, I heard the
Yeah.
pre-Gordon version, so I'm looking forward to hearing what he does on it.
Yes.
Yeah, he always blows my mind. Like he can hit those super high notes. We like to play the high note contest for
Dude.
funsies. Yeah.
Gordon has the craziest vocal range ever. He's
Oh, yeah.
such a talented dude. I mean, the whole band is filled with
Yeah.
just insane talent.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this album is gonna blow people away. I think it's your best work yet. So
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, you never know, right? Like each album is its own chapter, but it's so funny because like the last few songs just kind of popped out. Like it was after our last tour, we were like, all right, we have some more songs to go, and then they just kind of all came out. So that's why I was like, technically we could probably finish the album without these songs, but it feels fitting that these ones should be on there. So
Yeah.
yeah.
absolutely,
Definitely.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, are we gonna be able to hear some new Cables and Lace, Carmen, on the upcoming tour?
Yeah. Yes. Actually, Josh is in, sorry, Joshua in Italian. It happens, but he is in Chicago right now, wrapping up our mix for our EP with our good friend Sean from Cyanotic. And so we have a couple new songs, if I remember correctly, and then we finalized a couple that we've just kind of been they were not where we wanted them, basically. So yeah, so we'll have our EP going for the tour, which we're really excited about. We hadn't recorded anything. So like I said, we just started doing this fun thing, and then people liked it, and we're like, oh, we should keep doing this and get it out there so people can enjoy it. And so yeah, I'm excited. We've got a couple things happening.
I'm excited. So are we gonna be able to purchase this EP?
Yeah. Yeah. And we're
Ah,
doing
Nice.
it in
Yes.
kind of a
Awesome.
unique way. So folks will see it when they come out. But we were like, well, we have a couple songs in the works that we knew we wouldn't get recorded for an entire record before the tour. And we wanted to have the EP available to folks on the tour. And so, yeah, I won't spoil it, but the way we're doing it it's fun. I got a kick out of it. So
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
me too. Me too. Me
Very
too.
excited.
Yeah, Josh has been working away on visuals. We have, for those who haven't seen Cables and Lace, we have a lot of fun with visuals. So he's been working on that as well. So we're gonna have some new stuff there.
Very cool.
Yeah.
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 Anyone who's coming to the shows are in for a treat. Definitely.
Yeah.
Which shows is Cables and Lace playing with Alice? Like what cities
So
will you be on?
we're going to be playing to kick off our tour, and we're going to be doing a big tour announcement very soon. But the first three shows are Page, Arizona, Albuquerque, and Tulsa. And these are all like places we love. So I think it's going to be awesome to get to like start off the tour together like this.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Page is gonna be crazy. It's we actually were supposed to play there on our last show for our fall tour last year, and that was right when our van died, and so we got sort of that's when we got stranded in Kayenta. But Page is a very special place. It's like just there's like a vibe there, and it's just playing there. It's like you just feel like you're doing something. I don't know.
Well,
It's a good.
MKIO used to play Kayenta,
Oh.
and we had a friend that owned this like sort of DIY garage space in Kayenta. So when we got stranded in Kayenta, it was so random. We went to this cafe, and he was managing the cafe. We were like, okay, it's such a small
Yeah.
world, and
He's
we had
like,
some
"What's up, Josh?"
supporters that actually saw our picture on socials that we had posted, and they just show up and they're like, "Hey, we just came here to help y'all." It was
Aw.
so random, but it's a small community and it's wonderful. So yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah. So
Yeah,
oh, I'm
great
seeing
community.
Matt Harshow was asking a question about are we going to be doing the back catalog on vinyl?
That's such a great question. Oh man, I think yeah, I want to say yes to that. We've never done vinyl before, so we're doing it now. So obviously we'll see how it goes, but I feel like there's a demand for that. People seem to be into the vinyl, so
Yeah.
and I love that it's like a large format album where there's just more art possibilities. So it's like, yeah, like might as well.
Well, friends, if there aren't any more questions, thank you all so much for joining us and hanging out. Thank you so much, Clint and Carmen. It's so great to see y'all.
Yeah,
Thank you so
thanks
much.
for having us. And Carmen, nice to meet you.
Clint, nice to meet you. And I'm sure I'll talk to you
Yeah,
more.
For
So
sure, for sure.
I'm excited.
and,
I'm excited. Well,
and
thanks
for
for
those,
having us. So
yeah,
Yes.
Bye,
and for
everyone.
those, and for those,
Bye.
no,
Many
all right,
loves.
we'll see
Oh,
you
we'll be
later.
doing tea time. Tea time
Yes,
to follow.
tea
Yes.
time with some treats. We've got some VFX test stuff from Clint and some new music for Inner Circle. So that'll be coming
Yes.
soon.
Yes.
Bye, y'all.
All right,
bye.
Bye,
see you
everyone.
later.